The 36 Sermons of Vivec. Sermon 17. I am an atlas of smoke. With this, Vivec became greater than he had been. These were the days of Resdania, when Chimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Alm Sivi, and their champion, the Horator. Seek me without effort, for I take many shapes. The Horator was still trying to subdue the heavens with an axe. He was thrown out of the library of the sun by the power of Magnus. Vivec found him in a grub field outside the swamps of the Deshan plain. They walked for a span in silence, for Nerevar had been humbled, and Vivec still had mercy in his hands. Soon they were walking across the eastern sea to the land of snakes and snow demons. Vivec wanted to show the Horator the fighting styles of foreign tongues. They learned the idiom stroke from the pillow book of the Tesaki kings. It is shaped like the insight of this page. The Tesaki serpents vowed to have their vengeance on the west, at least 3 times. They walked farther, and saw the spiked waters at the edge of the map. Here the spirits of limitation gifted them with a spoke, and bade them find the rest of the wheel. The Horator said, "The edge of the world is made of swords." Vivec corrected him. "They are the bottom row of the world's teeth." They walked to the north, to the elder wood, and found nothing but frozen, bearded kings. They came to the west, where the black men dwell. For a year they studied under the sword saints, and then for another, Vivec taught them the virtue of the little reward. Vivec chose a king for a wife, and made another race of monsters, which ended up destroying the west completely. To a warrior chief, Vivec said, "We must not act and speak as if asleep." Nerevar wondered if there was anything to learn in the south, but Vivec remained silent and only led them back to Red Mountain. "Here," Vivec said, "is the light of the last. Within it, the Sharmat waits." But they both knew that the time was not ready to contest the Sharmat, and so they engaged in combat with each other. Vivec marked the Horator in this way, for all the Velothi to see. He sealed the wound with the blessing of Ayam Asura. At the end of the battle, the Horator found that he had gathered 7 more spokes. He attempted to attach them and form a shaft, but Vivec would not let him, saying, "It is not the time for that." Nerevar said, "Where did I find these?" Vivec said that they had collected them from around the world, though some had come invisibly. "I am the wheel," he said, and took that shape. Before the emptiness at the center could live too long, Nerevar put in the spokes. The ending of the words is Alm Sivi.